Hello, everybody, and welcome to Silent Podcast, the place that where everything but silent. I am your host, Isaiah, and I'm here with my two co-hosts, Josh.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a good week. Friday, finally.
And Noah.
What's up, everybody?
And we are here to talk about Hunter x Hunter with the Anime Club this week. This week, we are here talking about one of the bigger animes. See, I am the biggest casual in the world. I've watched Hunter x Hunter. I have not. I wouldn't call myself a Hunter x Hunter expert though. So I'm here with the casuals perspective. Josh is what? Josh is like he recently just finished the whole anime, so he knows what he's talking about. Am I right, Josh?
Yeah, I know for the most part, what I'm talking about. Me and my coworker, we've been talking about it for a while, and I was thinking because I know for next week it's going to be our 10th episode, so we're probably going to do something special. So I was like, "What's an anime we can talk about for the 9th episode beforehand?" And I'm like, "Hunter x Hunter is a pretty good anime. It's definitely up there. I mean, we can also talk about where we would rank Hunter x Hunter as well. That'd be a really good topic as well. But I mean." I don't mind Hunter x Hunter. I think it's a really good anime overall. I wish that they could have expanded more, and we'll get into it a little bit later. But Noah, how are you feeling about Hunter x Hunter?
I'm kind of like I wouldn't say I'm a huge Hunter x Hunter stan, but I watched the series a few years ago. It's like one of those starter series that gets you like it's definitely a good beginner for anybody. I would recommend for any beginner watcher, but. For me personally, I think it's very overhyped for what it is, and I understand that it ended due to medical issues with the creator, and that's completely understandable. But people don't take that into account, and just they go. I don't know. I feel like it's a little overgassed for what we really got as a whole of a series.
Now I will say I do think it impacted a lot of the shows that we watched today, but most notably Naruto. I think you can see the comparisons with Naruto and Hunter x Hunter a little bit there, specifically with the whole Gon and Killua relationship with Sasuke and Naruto. So it did leave its impact. I will give it that. I do agree with Noah a little bit though. I do think it's a tad bit overhyped. Don't cancel us. No, I'm just kidding. But I do think it's a tad bit overhyped. But that doesn't take anything away from the series. It's completely awesome. I love the characters. I love the world aesthetic from what I have seen. But a lot of my commentary will become with the small knowledge that I have when it comes to games that I've seen them in, J Jump Force and J Stars and tag clips here and there on social media. But I mean, I have seen a couple arcs, so I can provide a little bit of feedback. But it's been a very long time, so I am rusty as heck when it comes to this. So Josh is going to be our expert today. So Josh, what is our first talking point when it comes to Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah, so our first topic, I really wanted to talk about the two main protagonists, because I mean, just like you said, Naruto's influence a little bit. I feel like the Gon Killua relationship and dynamic is definitely one of the highlights of the series. And I was just wondering, how do you guys feel about Gon being the main protagonist, and also how do you feel about Killua as well? Because both of those guys, man, when they work together, man, and you see their relationship grow and stuff, it's definitely one of the highlights of the anime. So how do you guys feel about them two overall?
You can go first now.
Let's see. For me, I think I like both of them. I think they're both great. I think where it lacks for me is, I think for one thing that Hunter x Hunter is missing, that every classic shonen has, is a time skip where you see this early potential in these young boys, that these monsters. It's mentioned multiple times. These dudes are monsters, like Killua literally being a trained assassin, Gon just being a physical freak in all these attributes. But then you never get to see it. There's never, and that's just another thing back on the author, the creator being sickly and not being able to complete these things and give us this. But I think the growth just wasn't there for me, and it was and it wasn't at the same time. You see Killua become more kind-hearted, more lighthearted, and kind of escape that his family history in a sense, from his brother and from his family, and that's nice to see him become more light. And then you see Gon become a little less more optimistic and more realistic about life. So like I like that, like those contrasts that they had, the back and forth, the light and the sun, just like Naruto and Sasuke in that sense. Like it was good, but I think it lacked the character development wasn't all the way there, and that's just due to the series not being able to be completed, I think.
Isaiah, how do you feel from what you have seen?
So I do think like Noah was saying, I do think it's really interesting because for one, I'm a huge Killua fan specifically. I love Killua. And you know, Gon does this thing too. I do agree though. I mean, you can tell me if I'm wrong. I do think that the manga is technically still running, but it's just like they get like a chapter like every year or something, because it's like the series isn't officially over, but it's like on like this very deep hiatus where the author just kind of like puts chapters out when he feels like it. I don't know if that's due to the sickness or if he's just really done with the series or whatever. But I mean, you know, the fan bases really die hard for it. So I mean, you know, it's got something going for it.
Yeah, I mean, just to add to like both your points, I mean, like Gon and Killua, like they start off in the Hunter exam, pretty much like bumping heads and stuff. Killua literally murdered him. He murdered somebody in the Hunter exam, and he lost. He had to retake his license, and then you seeing his growth from overcoming that family trauma. Like Noah said, like you're raised by a family of assassins. Like this man was literally shocked by electricity literally every single day of his life, and he just does not feel pain anymore. Like, I mean, that's some deep rooted trauma right there. And then Gon, and I know I really wanted to get into his dad as well, because his dad is just a complete asshole. Like I mean, and Gon, he's so crazy. I mean, even I wanted the arcs where they went into the game. He like was willing to sacrifice his arms, and I'm just sitting here like, this dude is just crazy, and they're only like 11 years old. I do agree though. I wish they added a time skip. I really feel like they needed a time skip, especially like with the ant arc, because the ants were so overpowered. Like they were all nerfed. Like I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was just like, how the heck are they going to survive this? Because people were dying left and right. It was like you go from beating the game to all of a sudden this ant arc, and I'm just like, yeah, that something needed to happen, like a time skip, maybe like a year or two, so that way we can see Gon and Killua get closer to their potential, because you were starting to see it. Like, I mean, you did see Gon at the end like turn into his full potential, and that was probably one of the craziest fights out of all the anime. I definitely recommend, if you guys haven't seen that, watch it on YouTube and stuff. But even Killua as well, like being able to like master lightning, he was in the process of understanding all that. So I mean, it's definitely interesting. So seeing the two characters grow and stuff like that. I wish that, I know the writer was definitely sick, but it just kind of just halted, and it was just like, damn, like I just really wanted to see more.
Maybe one of these days he'll hit us, and he's like, I know I've been taking all this time, but I was actually working on the time.
Yeah, here's a big dump of
they just needed it. Yeah. And that's another thing I really wanted to talk about. If they were to have a time skip, like what do you think is I know I mentioned like a year or two, but like what do you guys, like how big of a time skip do you think they really needed?
Didn't he be full-blown adults? I mean, it's been so long. Even in real time, it's been so long since they've even continued the anime. I remember this was on Toonami back then, and like, I don't know if you know this, but there was actually an original. I don't know which version you watched. There's an original version of Hunter x Hunter anime,
version, yeah.
And then they redid everything to like the new shiny, good-looking version. So it's like, it's time, if they did do it, for them to be full-blown adults. Like even in real time,
at least late teens.
Yeah, like
they gotta be at Chris potential, because like, you know, in like anime, your prime is so subjective to, it's not even really age. It's just like whenever they're just like, all right, well, he's bossed up now at this point. I think like you were saying, Josh, along with like there should have been a time skip for these all the ants lost by like default plot armor, honestly, because the chairman just blew himself up. Like like the Ant King wasn't about to die. He didn't lose that fight. Like he just lost by default. Like you know what I'm saying? He lost to an unforeseen and all the other you know what I mean? I don't know. Like don't get me wrong, the fights were cool, but it's just like, did they really win? Like no. Gohan had to give up his whole almost his life to win a fight. You know what I mean? So it's like he did give up his life basically because Killua's sister, brother, whatever she identifies as. They never really got into that. She's just fucking an omniscient being, basically. She just do whatever she just grants any wish that Killua wants, and that's the only reason Gohan is okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely not wrong. And I will say that with the whole Gon fight at the end, he literally was like, "Are you going to revive Kite?" And the Ant just goes, "No."
And then that man been dead.
And then he just flips the switch. Now that was really cool.
It was cool. It was cool. No, it was good. It's definitely a top rage moment. That their interaction there and the interaction in the castle where he's getting pissed and he's waiting that's a great one of the greater rage moments in anime for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to add that point because that fight was definitely wild. But also I really wanted to talk about Gon's dad as well, because the whole series you pretty much got Gon just being I need to see my dad. I want to visit my dad and stuff. And then you get to the end, no, I know you watched the ending of it. How did you feel about Gon's dad?
It's just all we hear is just word to mouth and hearsay, he say, she say through the whole series, and then you meet this man, and honestly, he doesn't really he gives off the same. I feel like it was not underwhelming, but it's you're getting all this this talk about how your dad this another monster in a sense and he's this guy. And that and an amazing guy, but it was just you see him and it's just
deadbeat.
This dude he's it seems like he's a kid still. It's he's not even, you know what I mean? He's just I don't know. It's a thing. Maybe if the series went on a little more and we saw a little bit more interaction between them, or saw Ginge do some things or something, this or that, I could get a better gauge. But just from seeing him, I was just all right, well, he just got rocked by Leorio real quick. I don't know. He was cool. He was funny. I guess he was just very nonchalant. He's just that generic nonchalant character that does what he wants.
And that's funny to hear because even from the rip, you hear all this hype about how great his father is and stuff. So just to hear that, it's oop. And I was searching the picture of what he looked like. So yeah, he does not meet the hype.
It's just he just looks pretty basic. I think just he just looks like a scraggly roaming man that just he's homeless out here just walking.
It's I mean, with the personality wise, you can say the same thing with Goku though. He acts like a child as well when he's supposed to be.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, that's actually really funny. Now that you bring that up.
Yeah, and also I know we've been talking about things that the anime needed to add. I wanted to see more of the Phantom Troop.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that's my number one complaint with the whole show. How you gonna hype these villains up? How you gonna give Krapke this whole backstory? All this, and they get nothing. They get nothing. They get little tidbits of. The Krapke fight was cool. All right, I'll give him that. But other than that, where is the depth? What are these are supposed to be super villains out here. These are the guys. And they're nah, let's just spawn some fucking ants in the woods.
Was Canary a part of that?
I have to double check.
I have to check the
ignore me. But yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate.
It really is. I think that's one of the biggest downfalls of the show, and that's why I don't rank the show very high. That's why I think it's very
missed opportunity.
How do you introduce these badass 13 villains? These are the top dogs. They run through they destroy cities. They do what they want. How is there not a hunter versus troop? How is there not a hunter versus troop arc? How is that not a thing? I don't get it.
No, I definitely agree with you. One of the biggest mysteries of anime all time. I'm on a couple anime group chats on Facebook and stuff. and they literally had a list of certain characters. It was like the biggest what ifs. Like we'll never be able to see their full potential. And one of those characters is Karapika, the chain user.
No,
Yeah.
that's
It's like you literally saw this man literally like murk two of the.
he went crazy.
And he literally had like a pact. He's like, the reason why my nen is so high is because I'm only here and I only want and desire is to kill the leader of the Phantom Troop. And I'm sitting here like everything is building to this. And then we did not get to see any of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was definitely a letdown in that regard. I really wanted to say though, speaking of the Phantom Troop, because I know they're just like very similarities. Like, I mean, you like a lot of animes have like that villain group. And one of the reasons, that's probably one of the reasons why, like, I know the anime, I definitely think it's a good anime, but it's definitely not in my top 10 or even top 5 because everything did just halt. But this group definitely had a lot of potential, the Phantom Troop. And I really wanted to say, like, what was like your guys' like favorite character out of the Phantom Troop? Because I know Hisoka's there. Now I know he's no longer a member, but
Hisoka's technically not a member.
Yeah, I mean, that's like Orochimaru was technically not a member.
Essentially,
exactly.
Exactly.
I mean, Hisoka's weird. You know, I mean, there's some questionable things there, but I still like him.
He is. I have to freaking
pedo vibes, but I mean, still, he's cool. So there you go.
Yeah, because I mean, like even like their leader, Crollo. Like I know you got to see him and Hisoka fight. A little bit, but it was just like I wanted to see more of him too. Because like,
we can do like a manga. Is anybody here going to read the manga? Actually, probably.
We can do a manga read through. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I mean, we can. I mean,
there's just my friend was telling me about. He read, and there's one of the best fights. He said is Hisoka and Crollo actually fighting, like actually getting after it. Actually, like to the death, because that's all that Hisoka wants. He just wants to fight people that are strong.
Well, I mean, if you want to pull up that fight now, we can. I mean,
it's in the manga. I mean, yeah, we could read it. It's pretty good.
It's up to y'all.
I couldn't even pick a favorite Phantom Troop because none of them got enough shine, really. Honestly,
I mean, like Maki was cool.
Yeah, he was cool. Phaeton, the dude with the fucking face covering, the more damage he took, like the stronger, he was pretty cool. Yeah, like we saw him fight.
Yeah, and then even in the manga, I'm looking at it now. Like Killua's brother ends up being a Phantom Troop member. Illumi or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Illumi.
Yeah, it's another character right
cool.
there. But yeah, I just really wanted to see more. I really did.
I think that's the downfall of the show. You just wanted it, and it's just not there.
I wonder if the experience of reading the manga is gradually different from just watching the anime. I really do. Because, I mean, I can at least say from experiences of watching other shows and then finally reading the content, it's like you miss out on a lot of key things. And, there could be missed opportunities. So I just like, I wonder if the experience of actually just being a full read through is like gradually different. I don't know.
I feel that.
Just a thought that passed.
No, I agree. Now, in terms of like old dude characters, because Isaac Nietro is definitely one of the OP old dudes. Because every anime has that OP old dude. Where do you think like he ranked? Like where would you put him ranks? Like where he ranks amongst the older, like around? Where does he rank? My fault amongst like all the old characters.
Yeah, you're talking about like with the white beards and the Master Roshis and all that stuff. Yeah, I get that.
I think he's tough. I think he doesn't have the impact on the younger generation as much as those other characters may have had in their respective series. But I think in his respective series where he was, I mean, he was obviously the strongest, probably in contention. We don't really know the difference in strengths between him and Killua's grandfather and or Killua's dad, because they were obviously on equal terms in a sense, because what I'm saying, they were good friends and they understood and they probably respected each other. But as far as power, I mean, he was definitely probably the strongest currently human in the Hunter x Hunter series for sure. I don't think anybody was really touching him. I mean, again, we don't know anything about Ginge. Is Ginge that different? Like, do we don't know. And obviously Gon potential from Pito when their fight with him, he was like, this man is equal to the king right now. And that was off just pure physical strength. Like that was completely different because Netero had his whole like technique almost with his Nen, but Gon was just a physical brawler. So that's like another thing. That's another thing. This man gotta say rock, paper, scissors every time I'm sorry, I went off topic there, but that blew me the whole like all right, he figured out the first time, but like nah, bro, you gotta like you can't be standing. I hated that. That was one thing I hated about Gon. He never got past that. Man's gotta sit down and focus on that. I don't know. I didn't like that. Sorry, I got it just made me think about that. But nah, I think Netero was cool. I think he was definitely one of my more favorite characters for the short amount of time he's been on screen. He was always kind of funny, always really observant, and like he was looking out. Like how they had that little Kilo and Gon and him had that little dodgeball, like not dodgeball match. He was like, "Come take the ball from me. Let's see what y'all." You know what I'm saying? Let's see what y'all. And he was like playful about it, but like he also saw the potential, and he was like, like these bulls are going to be different one day. Like he knew. So he's cool. He's a cool old head character. Definitely a good addition.
Isaiah, and have you seen him battle at all, or
a little bit? And yeah, like he fits the old man trope that most of these other anime have. Like specifically with Shonen Jump, there always needs to be that one guy who's like he's the embodiment of like a shonen protagonist that's already had his series, and then like he's like the completed product, and like he's like retired. So like yeah, like that's the vibe that he gets off of me.
Yeah, and my last question to end up before we do like our battles ranking and stuff. Nen is like the main like talking point and like source of power in terms of the whole Hunter X series. We all know there's like many different types of Nen. There's enhancement, emission, manipulation, transmutation, congregation, and specialization. Out of all of them, which one would you guys would like to have?
Good question.
And why?
That's a good question. No, you go first.
Yeah, I would just go for the basic brawler type. I think it's the easiest to understand. But I mean, obviously, if you could pick, you want what Kurapika has, the ability to use all six or all five, like the whole Emperor thing with his whole eye power, whatever that was. But that was obviously a limited time thing. So if I would pick that, but if I'm only down to one, like you can't do that, I would probably, I don't know. That's tough. I think I would personally prefer the brawler as compared to like the more strategical fighting styles that like other people can have. Like Kurapika, for example, like he was very strategic, even though he could do all the other things, but his original ability was very strategic. He was tricking you into thinking that these are real chains, not chains he's conjured himself. You know what I'm saying? Like those type of mind games. But I wouldn't prefer to fight like that.
Yeah.
You know what?
Just to add to your points, you would be an enhancer, Noah. So
yeah, I'd definitely be enhancer like Uvo and like Gon, yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you, Isaiah. I'll give you a little bit more time.
No, you're good.
Like Hisoka's ability with his like chewing gum and stuff is definitely like really cool. He's a manipulator. So like
the bungee gum.
Yeah, so like he'll completely like stick his like chewing gum and sticky gum to like specific objects while you're not even paying attention, and then all of a sudden, bam! Like you end up getting like just hit with like 3 different attacks. So I just wanted to add to that point. But Isaiah, what were you thinking about and choosing?
I'm gonna throw something out of left field, and I'll choose. Biscuit had transmutation, right?
Yeah, I'll double check here. We'll see.
I have no idea.
That's the whatever Biscuit had to make her all super strong and stuff. I would probably choose something like that because like
she's a transmuter.
I remember like she'll be like this little girl. The next thing you know, she'd just be like super buff with all these muscles and stuff. I was
that's her normal. That's her normal figure is super buff.
What was her her
regular is super buff girl, but then
the other one is like
transformed into a little tiny girl.
Yeah,
I'll probably choose Biscuits. Then why not?
I feel that.
Yeah, it's definitely like crazy with the anime. I know with like Nen, like whatever one like you are at, Like if you're an enhancer, you're also good at it because they show you everything in a pyramid or like in like a circular. I forget how they show you in, but like usually the ones that are next to you, you can learn. You also can learn.
You just can't master them. You can
You can't master
add them to your
But then like the ones on the other side, it's gonna take you literally like multiple lifetimes for you to even think about
getting.
And
even then, you don't even need it. You just more about perfecting what you're good at.
And that's another thing too. Like with Karapika, like he had the specialization. He had the rare type where he can actually, when his eyes turn red, he can literally master all 6. Which is why, like, you saw all of his power. Like, you saw a little glimpse of like him actually like showing like his full power. You're just like, damn, I want to see more. And we never got that.
Never.
We just like you said, like we just got a bunch of ants, and then the ants just started murking people because they were nerds. And then, like, we didn't get the Phantom Troop in Karapika as well. But I definitely like listening to you guys. I honestly, like, really thinking about it. I'm like, honestly, I don't know about being an enhancer. I definitely feel like that would fit my personality type. The best is being an enhancer, just coming in and just like murking stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, I definitely would like to. I really liked Hisaka's power though. I like the ability to manipulate and animate like objects and stuff. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
And definitely like one of those powers that's definitely like sleeper. Like you're not really gonna think, oh yeah, like, but you also got to fit the personality for it. So just to really think about it, I'll probably just do being an enhancer, honestly. Call it a day.
That's what I'm saying. Just nice and simple. That's what I was thinking. Just keep it simple.
Yeah, true. You're not wrong. But are you guys ready to talk about the battles?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Sure. So, I have found a bracket. And basically, for people who are listening to this elsewhere, we are going to be on bracket fights. And basically what that is instead of tier list maker this time, we're experimenting with this site where basically it's going to put a series of Hunter x Hunter characters on one bracket, and we're going to determine who would win each fight, and we keep going and going until there's final 2, and we're going to decide who is literally the champion of all these people. So it should be fun. Out of all the brackets, there's so many, but this one actually shouldn't take as long. I know it looks long, but since it tackles 2 characters at a time, it's not going to take too long. But with that being said, so the first one, real quick, a majority of this, like I said, I'm a casual, so this is going to be a lot of Josh and Noah carry here. I am not going to be able to carry, but so the first 2, Josh, who are these 2 people?
Well, I know the yellow hair guy is Pariston Hill. He was sort of introduced towards the end, and he ended up being the 13th chairman. He also is a former member of the Zodiacs, and he's the code name Rat. I mean, you know, with all the Zodiacs like Tiger, Rat, Gear, like all that stuff. He is one of the main antagonists in the 13th chairman arc. I mean, we don't really get this. I don't really see a lot of his power, honestly, from what I recall and what I remember. I didn't really get to see a lot. And then on the other side, you got Killua's brother. I forget his name off the top of my head, but
Illumi.
Yeah, Illumi. Yeah, and I think it's a he, she. I don't know, but he's definitely a very interesting character. Like he showed a lot of his power in the Hunter exam. I know. I think you've seen a little bit of him, Isaiah, as well.
Yes.
In a fight, it's definitely interesting because I mean I didn't really see enough. I definitely think in the manga though, we definitely see more of Pariston. But no, who do you think wins this fight?
I mean, I'm just reading the wiki on Pariston right now, and from what I've seen from Illumi and what I'm reading about Pariston, I think Pariston is taking this fight. Just off the fact that this is all just hearsay we're talking about right now because we don't know. I don't know because I haven't read, but they are comparing him. He was second. They were saying he's second to none, only to the chairman, who I think was the strongest in the verse. Maybe Crollo could make an argument and Ginge, but they were also comparing him to Ginge as well. So I think off of that, I mean, Illumi is definitely. I think Illumi is more of an assassin than a one-on-one fighter. I think he's more of a manipulator and in getting into these situations and catching you. I mean, I'm not saying he can't fight, but I don't know. This person, he sounds pretty dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm reading up on him. He sounds like he's a pretty dangerous bull. So I have to give it to him. I don't know.
All right, give it to Parison then.
I have to give it to Parison.
I completely agree. Honestly, I was just like,
he sounded pretty dangerous. I was like, I'm reading up. I'm like, hold up, this man seems a little different. This one we don't have to click. Gone is gonna.
Yeah, it's gone.
He already wanted to kill this girl.
Go.
Whoever did that cheated.
Yeah, that girl.
Biscuit versus what is that?
This little ant thing is Biscuit.
It's Biscuit all day.
Yeah, it's Biscuit. Biscuit all day.
The first round is gonna be a little easier. Oh,
He's so good.
Okay.
I don't even. Yeah, he's so good. Yeah,
This
bull's a fodder.
Yeah.
Are these guys?
I like Razor. I don't even know this bull on the left.
Oh yeah. So the bull on the left, his name is Basho. He before like the ant arc happened, like he was one of those people that was about to fight the ants, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He was the Italian. He reminded me of the Italian bull. But yeah, him and his brother, I forget. They were because I remember before like the ant arcs and before Gones ends up fighting the ants, they were picked because the chairman gave them like the star and they had to hold on to the star. Mm-hmm. Whoever kept the star, because they would battle people. Whoever kept the star would fight with the chairman against the ants. So even though Riser would still just
I like Razor.
Not even close. I just wanted to give Bashos a little bit.
Give him a little some respect. I
had to make sure he was known a little bit.
Oh God.
Oh man, Beans. You got Beans on the right, and then that's the guy in the Hunter.
From the original Hunter.
That's why I remember him. That's why I remember him from.
He was the dude that ran funny.
Yeah.
He was striding though. I put some respect on the strider. I like him. Yeah, I don't know about this little lima bean thing though. I don't see him really getting handsy out here.
Ooh, this one.
This guy's a Phantom Troop member, isn't he? I would give it to the girl if he wasn't a Phantom Troop member.
Yes,
he's a troop member. Yeah, he's a troop. Yeah, he's that's a default.
Man, I like
sorry.
Canary. That's so unfortunate.
I like Canary too. That's what I'm saying. But she ain't catching this dub though.
Yeah,
maybe she was older. Maybe she was older. But if you're talking like young.
Yeah,
like she's still a girl in this. Yeah. Like this is a grown ass man.
One of the few black anime characters that actually do the design right. But just will say
that is true. That's true.
All right, Phantom Troop, dude. All right. So next to these two,
this one, shoot.
Was that this guy
on the left? Yeah, I gotta look up his.
I can tell by the hair.
Is that Kite? No, it's not Kite. Is that Kite's friend? No. Where did he get introduced?
He got introduced in the Simamera Ant arc. He was I'm trying to just see. He easily gets intimidated. That's what I'm reading now. He teamed up with Knuckle against two of the other assassin candidates picked by Nietro within 1 month. Oh, so he was picked against the ants, but I gotta remember what happened though. I gotta look up what happened.
He trashed though.
I don't know, but I fuck with the Butler though. The Butler was kind of a savage though.
Yeah, the Butler really was.
All the Butlers at the Killa residence are savages at the end of the day for real. So
yeah,
like I fuck with this whole the whole coin shit. I don't know, I like that. The coin shit he was doing.
Yeah, he ends up getting beat up by the ants very bad. Like his arm ends up ripped off. Like he's his arm is gone.
I do remember that.
Which one we picking him?
I don't know, honestly. Kind of a toss up.
Let's go with the Butler.
Yeah, I fuck with the Butler personality, so I'll put the Butler.
All right, next. Oh,
this would probably be a good fight, actually. She's a troop member. Yeah, she's a troop member.
Yeah.
But Killa's grandfather is kind of different, though. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go with Kilo's grandfather.
I would probably go with Killa's grandfather, too, just because that's like the OG assassin out here. Like, I don't know. Right. I put him on Netera's level.
True. I agree.
I think this is another Phantom Troop member, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a tough one, then. Yeah, I don't know anything about him. What's this guy's name?
I'm looking him up now.
Either one of them are Phantom Troop.
Yeah,
I don't think either one of them are Phantom Troop.
You don't think they got? I know the dude on the right's not Phantom. This dude on the right's an ant.
Yeah, but I'm looking with the guy on the left.
Yeah, I gotta look him up with the.
Go for it. Tell y'all, we casuals out here. Well, it's okay.
Yeah, no, I mean.
Definitely casual. This guy is who is that guy? What the fuck? He's not that
It's
think
safe to assume whoever wins this bracket's probably. I mean, this round is probably going to get knocked out round 2. So.
Yeah.
And I'm trying. He's not even a Phantom Troop member.
No, let's just give it to the
Oh
end.
no, that's well, yeah, we give it to the end.
Yeah,
I
we'll
don't
just give it
know.
to the end. Yeah, the end was nerf.
We get to the end. I don't know.
You get low
Yeah.
there. Oh god.
Yeah, Crollo.
Yeah,
R.I.P. Palm.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Wing's his master.
Yeah, I'd only give it to him because he's a master. But this little bull savage though, he had Killer was shook.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
did.
had Killer was shook in the fight, and then he got yelled at. He was about to put hands on Killer real quick. I don't care.
You picking him?
Yeah, yeah. He taught him how to do things.
Ooh.
Not even
Oh,
close.
no, that's not even close. Not even. No. Yes.
Leora is taking the fattest L ever.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Pito's broken.
Yeah.
Broken. Oh, so you got Kila's fat brother.
I give it to Kilo's fat. Actually, I don't know. This is like a one-on-one fight. He's like a hidden assassin, like on the internet type shit. So like, I don't know. This old man might have hands. I don't know. I don't know this old man like that. But I know this fat boy can't fight though. There's no way he can kill somebody in real life.
He looks like a citizen.
That's what I'm saying. He could probably beat this man's ass.
Let's go with the guy on the right.
I'm going with the old man.
I mean, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah,
Whoever comes out, it does not matter.
She technically wins everything, honestly. If we're being like real about it, I don't think anybody can beat her.
I'll pick her.
She's omniscient. Like she literally she's like a god essentially.
Yeah, he is Phantom Troop.
Yeah.
This is Fane. This is my. If I had to pick a Phantom Troop member, I'd probably pick him as my favorite.
Yeah.
This bull is just like plot.
So all right, he's gonna make us do one side, and he's gonna make us do the other side. So I mean, come on. Big character syndrome, like it has to be.
That's true, but
I mean, we don't have to. We don't have.
Would he really win this fight at this age?
We don't gotta do it.
I don't think he would beat this man. I'll just off this young Gone. I don't think he would beat this man.
Yeah, young Gone now. But
now if we give Gone and if we're talking these two in their prime, I think Gone is without question a winner here. But if we're going off these pictures, I mean, this man he's second. He was second in command in the Hunter Association for a reason, you know.
Biscuit versus Ahsoka.
Biscuit gonna have to take that L.
Yeah. Really.
Sadly.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it really is because Hisoka's just too different.
Gotta go Rizo here.
I think Razor's too physical for this man.
When he was playing dodgeball, that was one of the most dramatic.
That's what I'm saying. This man got to bring a rubber ball and kill you with it. Like what? How you got to kill me with a rubber ball? The Phantom Troop member.
Phantom Troop member right here.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, the
grandfather. Yeah.
He's gonna start going faster once we get.
Once we get there.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, Crollo's definitely.
I think Crollo might sweep of it. Yeah, we'll see.
Crollo's washing. Pito, the old man, he won his first fight. I'll give him that. In my eyes, he won.
It starts becoming no-brainers after a little bit. Oh,
now there's a lot of what ifs. So if we're talking, I would give it to Fane only because Fane is like he's obviously a better fighter. But if you think about it. Killua's sister, brother, non-binary, whatever Killua's youngest sibling is broken.
Yeah.
True. She's broken. But she wouldn't there was no deep dive into how things work. All she does is listen to all we know is that she'll do whatever Killua says because she's actually shown her genuine love in her life.
Yeah.
That's about it. So Fane, I'd give it to Fane.
All right. You cool with that, Josh?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Just know that she's broken.
Cool.
I want the people to know that she's different.
All right.
Now this is a good fight.
Semi-finals. I would do I really want to give it to Hisoka because I mean he lost to Young Gon.
Lost?
Well, he didn't lose.
He let him win.
I'm just saying if we're going by, I would love to give it to Hisoka. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying because we did have this guy beat Gon.
Yeah. Well, as I'm looking at the page and stuff, Pariston Hill has 3 star. He's a 3-star pro hunter.
Mm-hmm.
That's higher.
Top hunter.
Yeah, to put it in perspective, Biscuit has 2 stars. Jing has 2 stars. That's just to put it in perspective. Like he has more stars than both of them. So I'm putting I think Pariston wins this fight.
I think it's hard. It's hard. It definitely is because Parison's such a what's the word?
I just wish I wish we can see
mystery. More. That's what I'm saying because Hisoka can match up with Crollo.
Yeah.
In a sense, so it's like it's hard to gauge like because you don't like Crollo's.
Well, all right. How about this? Go off of the information that you do know without going with hypotheticals. What do you guys, with the body of work that you have seen, which one do you want to go with? Off of what you guys have seen.
Overall, as a character, I vibe with him heavy, so I would go Hisoka. But
I think Hisoka would win this fight.
We're going with Hisoka. There you go.
Good question, Isaiah. Wait a
Manga fans punching the screen right now.
Literally.
I think he loses.
What is this bull's ability? Even the Phantom Troop, like, what does this bull do? I would give it to the Phantom Troop bull as well, but
status though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me look him up real quick. I got you.
Because, but yeah, going off of that, that's what I was saying. Like, it's good to look at hypotheticals, but at the end of the day, you have to also go with the body of work that you have seen. Otherwise, if we just went off of the other people's perspectives, they would be putting like ants on top of here. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. This guy, his name is Nobunga Haizama. Yeah, he's member number 1 of the Phantom Troop. So I mean, y'all know they all have their numbers, and their numbers is based on how high their rank. Because I mean, in the beginning, like he's definitely a very like he reminds me of one of the captains on Bleach. What's his name?
I think I know who you're talking about.
The guy that wears like the pink. Yes,
I know exactly what you're talking about with the.
I don't know the name off the top of my head, but he reminds me of him because their personalities are definitely the same. We're like they're definitely like
laid back
and low key, but the second
but he's a savage though.
Like he's a literal savage.
No, I'm reading this bull's wiki.
Kizaru, basically.
Yeah. I remember seeing him in the anime. I was just like,
no, I know you're talking about.
I just read all his abilities on the wiki, and he's definitely a savage.
You don't get the Phantom Troop for nothing. I mean,
no, you're not the one. You're not the number 1 Phantom Troop member as well.
He's right behind Crollo. Like,
so we're picking him.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. We enjoy our headcanon. Oh, okay. All right. So
right. Honestly, I think Crollo.
I think I give it to Crollo only because Grandpa's old, but I think you put Grandpa in his prime, and it's a different matchup.
Yeah. All right, semifinals. Oh wait, I lied. Hold on. You gotta get a fight, right?
I give it to Pito only because.
Really?
Yeah, she is.
Just because, look, I put her. She's winning if we're letting her just say like kill.
Yeah,
she can literally be like kill, like just die. It's like you just die. I don't know.
That's fair. All right, semifinals. Hisoka, 2 Phantom Troop members. Okay.
I would go. That's tough.
I would go Hisoka only because he matches up with Crollo, and I think if you're matched up with Crollo, you're obviously. I think him and Crollo are equals essentially.
Agreed. Yeah.
Hisoka.
So I'd give it to Hisoka for sure.
Are we not giving it to Crollo here?
Yeah, Crollo here, 100%. Yeah, Crollo.
Hisoka versus Crollo is our final matchup over here.
Which they actually fought. Hold on, I'm about to look up how that ended. Honestly,
we might have to just take a break and pull it up. I'm just trying to see this fight. You got to understand. Like, we saw a little bit in the anime, but we didn't actually see like a fight to the death.
Yeah,
this was a fight to the death. Yeah, they fought to the death in this fight.
Holy crap! I want to know who won.
I'm gonna look there right now.
Oh god!
All right, hold on.
I can't wait to do my rewatch of Hunter.
Yeah, no, we definitely need to do one. Next one will definitely.
What I want to do, we got to eventually experiment with watching stuff on screen too. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, because I'm not
reaction.
Figure out how to do it while avoiding.
We should live react the next good One Piece episode we know is going to happen.
I'll be down.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Like that, like when next good like fight whenever they get back to like either there or even we could do Odin Kaido should be
Odin
this
Kaido
week.
should be next. Yeah.
Should be next, yeah.
True. We can do that.
I'd be down.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you though. Like I mean, with Hunter x Hunter, like I seen it. I finished it like last year, and then like I mean, over the course of the year, I binged all of One Piece. I've watched like Toradora. I've seen Red.
You've been watching a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've been watching a lot of stuff, so I kind of forget. Like I know like the gist of Hunter x Hunter, but like I kind of forget because like it did just end. Everything just ended. On like we had there's so much more that I wanted to see, and then I didn't even realize there was like manga continued on it. I thought it was just done.
I feel like that's why I don't think we're ever going to do anime like Toriko, because if you're an anime only watcher, it's kind of has that abrupt ending as well, where the manga is complete. But it's just like I'm transitioning to manga reader, but anyway. Yeah. So are we giving it to Krollo or Ahsoka? I think if you're asking me, I mean, you guys said that they did fight, so we're going to look for the results of that.
I'm scrolling through right now.
Yeah, I personally, I feel
quickly.
like Krollo is going to win that, but
yeah, I feel like Krollo wins, but that's just my prediction. We might have to pull it up on screen real quick.
I'm just running through it right now. I'm not even really like reading. I'm just looking at the panels.
It says. I think I found it, but it says any way you look at it, Hisoka won. He got away with his life.
All right, so okay, I know. Okay, since you're reading that, I know what happened. So basically, I knew what happened. I was just trying to find it just so I could read it myself. Basically, Krollo splits Hisoka's body into multiple pieces. Like he cuts his man to pieces, but Hisoka uses bungee gum to pump his own heart and bring his body pieces back together, and puts himself back together with bungee gum. So technically, like Hisoka lost, but he didn't lose because he still like he said, he got his life still.
Yeah.
But Krollo did cut him up. Like he just like
technically Krollo won that.
Technically Krollo won the fight, yeah.
So I'm giving it to Krollo.
But Hisoka got to live because he's just intuitive like that. Kind of like Doflamingo.
Orochimaru too. Orochimaru
exactly.
died, but still stayed alive. So Josh, are you cool, Krollo?
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool. I just think because I'm looking at it, like he also like Krollo came out of the battle like very bloody too.
Oh yeah, no, he didn't. It wasn't an easy one, that's for sure.
Yeah, no,
high diff. However you look at it.
Yeah.
So all right, Krollo it is in the finals. Let's see who he is going to match up with. And all right, so first, this is another Fandom Troop guy, right?
I think so, yeah.
And Killua.
Yeah, Killua was gonna win though. I like Killua. In this one. Well, he's towards the bottom of the Phantom Troop.
Yeah,
he's like number like 9 or 8. And I'm looking at him like if Kurapika, I know Kurapika has like a special pact, but if she can take out he can take out a couple Phantom Troop members, I think Killua can win this one. He's not like Dome where he's gonna like, all right, I'll let you live. Like against like the Phantom Troop, like Killua he'll actually kill him.
You cool with that, Noah?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Next to these two guys, I
believe
the blonde guy. I feel like I've seen him from. I said blonde, white hair guy. I'm letting you guys choose. Let me stop.
I don't even know that. I don't know the blonde white hair dude, honestly.
Yeah.
We'll just pick one. I don't care what.
I don't remember what he's from. I think Morale was so underwhelming. I'll pick this dude off just because Morale is buns, honestly. Go ahead, this man's shaking.
True.
Now this is a Phantom Troop member.
He is
left.
a Phantom Troop
member. This is Finks or something. I think is his name. Know nothing about the man though.
Casuals, we lit. All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Going off the title, I'm about to just pick him.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine.
Phantom Troop member Franklin on the right.
Kill his dad. Yeah,
oh yeah, Killua was dad. Yeah, that's not even close. Oh my god.
Nah, Kill his dad is different.
King.
We don't even know who this dude on the right is. We don't.
Yeah. That's not even that.
And we all know that's an ant. Oh, that's come on.
That's Jin's. Who killed this ant? I think it was it grandfather or killed his dad? One of them like ripped his head off or some shit like that.
You're picking Gon's dad though, right?
Yeah, Gon's dad. Yeah,
Gon's dad easily. Not even close. I don't really care about this.
Yeah,
I don't either. They're gonna get beat out anyway.
They're gonna regardless. They're going. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Netero.
Come on now.
Yeah, Netero, not even close.
Not even close.
Some of these matches.
Uvong, not even close.
That's the Italian bull on the left.
Oh, you're talking about okay. I know you're talking about the dude with his shit. Yo, his net ability is so convoluted. It never made sense to me. I swear. To this day, I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. This number going up and this and that. Like it explodes. Like what happened when it exploded? It was the most confusing thing I've ever read in my life. I was like reading it. I'm like, am I having a seizure right now? Like trying to understand what is happening right now. No, but Uvong beats this man's ass.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. He's a fan. He's a dude that Karapika fought. Gotcha. Just absolutely washed though. The fucking squid guy.
Let me come on.
This guy, got it. We see him one time. He's going and gives
they're
up.
They're both going to get bounced next round anyway.
We got a Phantom Troop member, Pakunda.
And I don't even know who's this little girl. I don't know. I'll go with the Phantom Troop member though. She's a Phantom Troop member for a reason.
She's also another Phantom. Wait. She's also
another Phantom Troop member.
Yeah.
She is.
It's Kaluto. Yeah, she's number 4. Yeah, Kaluto, and she helps revive. No, is she the one that helps revive Hisoka all the time? Remember in the anime?
Whose number is higher?
Well, she's number
powered. Advanced speed, advanced agility, master of stealth, rhythm echo, same thing as Killua, weapon specialist. So she's basically another,
So this one.
Akunoda, she died. So yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, she's tough. Okay, yeah. I fuck with her. Another Zoldak. Why are Zoldaks all savages?
Ew, he ugly. Come on now.
Yeah. That is. Yeah.
Oh, remember he was the leader of Karate.
He was that baby. He was crying the whole time in the dodgeball match. Like these little kids can't win, and they just carried him through the whole arc of the video game.
Yeah.
And they get him out of here. Either of these people are losing anyways.
Yeah, they're losing.
It doesn't matter. Just give me tea.
Why is Gon's mom on this?
Come on.
Or his aunt. Why is Gon's aunt on this? What?
Come on now.
What is this? Wait, but like I know this is like a brag fight. I know like we're going to fight, but like what are these characters on here? Some of these characters don't even fight.
Karapika's winning this one.
Yeah,
Shalnark, he's a Phantom Troop member, but Karapika.
He's cool. Like this girl, she's like she's a nurse. Like, what is she? Yeah. She never fought a day in her life, probably.
The right side is very confusing with some of these matchups. I'm not gonna lie. Killa's gonna win this.
Yeah, I don't even know who this bull is, so we can just get.
I feel like this next round is gonna be a little easier.
Killa was dead.
I think Killa's dead. Yeah, this man's
not even close.
He's too built.
I mean,
the king. It would be a good fight, but I don't think, like you said, Jin's like 2-star. I don't think Jin matches up with the chairman. Yeah. I don't. He might. I don't know. We don't know. But what we've seen from the king, this man was different. So I'd have to give it to the king.
He's dangerous.
Yeah.
Come on.
Netero. Yeah, not even close.
Some of these matches are gonna be a lot.
I feel like this could be a good fight. Honestly, I feel like it could be. I don't know. Uvong is pretty. Yeah. I'd probably give it to Uvong. I think it could be a good fight, though. I don't think it would be a wash.
It's not going to be a no diff.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
No, it's going to be mid.
But it would be a good fight to see. Who is this cowboy? Who is this cowboy?
I think he's a Zodiac. I mean, the Zodiacs are up. You got to put him. You got the Zodiac.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, look up the Zodiacs on. Yeah, no, because that's what I'm saying. I gotta read the manga.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna see.
There's casuals out here. This is the people.
I'm gonna do your turn, bro. This is our message.
Oh yeah. All right. So here's his name. His name is Miza Storm or some of his name. I can't even pronounce it. Miza Tomu Nana.
We're about to give it to the Phantom Troop.
He's a double-star crime hunter and member of the Zodiacs. Yeah, he is. His codename Ox or Cow. Well, obviously, because
yeah.
He's the Voyage. He's part of the intelligence team that was created in preparation for the voyage to the Dark Continent. So apparently, yeah, he's and he also was vice chairman of the Hunter Association. So yeah, we're gonna go with him.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Getting bounced next for everyone.
Yeah,
Kite.
Kite in this one.
Kite smacking this bull around.
No, I think you clicked the wrong one.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I'll go back. I'll go back.
It's good. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, crop because
Neither of them are gonna win anyways. So yeah, crop. I like crop in this fight.
I can go back once it goes back down. I can fix it.
Dad.
Kill his dad's winning that.
Yeah, kill his dad. Yeah.
Sorry, kid.
Kill his son.
Sorry. He just has to beat his son's ass.
Ooh, King, right?
The king. Netero didn't win this fight. He just won because he had a bomb in his chest. That's about it. That's the only reason.
And you got the vice chairman. He's winning this one easy. The guy on the right.
And then all right. So you want me to go back and fix that, or are they still?
Kravka beats both these guys, honestly.
Oh, okay. So it don't matter.
Yeah, the biggest what if in anime. One of the biggest what ifs in anime history. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
King
beating Kill's dad.
Merriam wins this fight.
Really?
Yeah, he wins this fight. The king. Yeah, he's too good. He's too.
You say King?
Yeah, the king. His name is Merriam. My bad.
Yeah. No, I remember because he's in Jump Force, so I know.
Yeah.
He's in Jump Force too, actually.
Kravka.
Kravka's won this one, right?
I'm going with Misa.
Yeah, I don't think where we are now. Like you said, his potential got left on the board.
So we're going with the German.
Yeah, I'll go with the chairman, dude.
Okay.
And this is easy. I think easy wash. Honestly, the only one that was matching up with him is the chairman, is Netero. That's the only one that matches up with him. And that wasn't even really a matchup. So he said it multiple times. He wasn't even taking any damage the whole fight.
Yeah,
he wasn't even taking damage.
He's so nerfed. He's nerfed in this.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
All right, so King. And the finale is Acrolo versus King.
Yeah,
I think the King wins this fight.
No,
I don't think anybody was beaten. Yeah, I think he no diffs everybody. Honestly, unfortunately, and then those. I think maybe Prime. You put Gone in his prime, then it might be a different story. But
King is our winner. So there you go.
The most casual ranking of Hunter x Hunter you'll ever see.
Listen, I think I don't have an issue with bracket fights. We can experiment.
No, they were cool.
No,
that was just a weird one. That was just a weird one. Though.
Yeah. That was an hour, but I mean, I enjoyed it. Why not?
No, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, all three of us. I mean, we know a little bit of Hunter x Hunter. We're not like diehard fans, but we're.
But look, that's cool because
look,
Anime Club is about talking about everything, even if we're knowledgeable or not. We're giving our own perspective. Time we finna be casual. Sometimes we about to be the experts. Today is not one of those days. So, well, that's all right. But yeah, that is our show for today. Very messy show, but hey, we're here. So thank you everyone who was watching or who is watching in the future. We appreciate everything. Like usual, we have new social media on Twitter, so you can follow silent_podcast, as well as follow the Twitter. As well as follow the YouTube and Twitch pages, Silent Podcast, as well as we have our Anime Club page. Josh, what's the app for the Anime Club again?
For which one? For Twitter? For
Twitter.
Yeah, it's at the Anime Club 3. So
yes. So please go follow all those pages, as well as check out our website, the Anime Club website, which should be in the description down below. And I connect to all the social medias down there. So if you want to check out any of our personal pages, as well as any of the extensional pages that we have, they should be all down there. Thank you for joining us this week. Josh, where can people find you?
You guys can follow my Twitch below at swoop_rd_. I do Pokemon. Also, I'm going to try and play some more video games and talk about sports as well. So you can follow me there, and also follow my social media at SANN_CHEZZ. 3 Z's on Twitter, 2 Z's on Instagram. I could not have the same username on Twitter. Hook me up.
All right, where can people find you?
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at Soft No No. The No is with zeros, not O's. And I stream just video games on Twitch, and all my content on Twitter and Instagram is basically anime based, anyways. So,
all right, and like you have something, Josh?
Yeah. I wanted to say next week's going to be our 10th special live stream. What do you guys? We might as well talk about this now.
Yeah,
we can do a ranking of so there's some options here. We can either do a ranking of all the Shonen Jump series. We could do a ranking of a power specifically of the Shonen protagonists, or we can do a bracket fights like we did today with all the Shonen protagonists to see who will win that. But low key, that's kind of cheating because if Goku's on there, I mean, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
I would be interested to see a ranking of series though. I think that would be fun.
I think that'd be better than a power ranking and getting into that whole power ranking thing.
That'll be toxic.
We can just add other things too.
Yeah. Okay. So we can do a ranking of Shonen Jump series. That'd be fun. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I just wanted the preview next week because that's our 10th episode. We gotta do something.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are planning on seeing it, but we could talk about the Demon Slayer movie too. I saw that.
Well, I'd be interested. We can talk about that.
Just like there's something extra on the end, depending on how long. I mean, you could probably go at the Shonen series for a while, honestly. So
true.
That'll be fun. Wow, 10 weeks next week. That's crazy. All right. And lastly, you can follow me on all socials at 8BallBangers. Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff, as well as Twitch. I've been playing Among Us and Overwatch and soon Minecraft and all that stuff, so you can look at that over there. But later tonight, we should be having the Challenge podcast as well as the Big Brother podcast, so you guys can also look out for that. And they'll be talking about all the fun stuff that's been going on in those worlds. But until next week, episode 10, we will see you guys later. Have a good one.